Hi, everyone. Good morning. 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrograno here with a Weather Now update for you. Looking outside in Newport, seeing the clouds and fog holding on, but the skies will be trying to get brighter as we go through our day today. Similar story here in Narragansett. Looking at some people down here enjoying the weather, and it's a cool start to our day, but we'll be rising into the 70s and 80s for later on. Looking at 60s across the board for this morning. Dew points also in the 60s as well. So it's muggy, humid out there. Radar is quiet, not tracking any kind of showers or thunderstorms, at least not close by. There are some across upstate New York and parts of Pennsylvania. They are not going to bother us. Should stay off to the west. So let's go forward here for our daytime hours again. Late morning, early afternoon. I do think that sunshine begins to appear. Makes its way through the cloud cover across parts of our area for the afternoon. Overall, a pretty good time. Upper 70s, low 80s inland, middle 70s at the coastline. A little bit cooler. Also watch for some extra clouds and maybe even a little bit of fog holding on down near the shoreline during the afternoon hours. It all builds back in tonight. Takes over once again, clouds and fog overnight into Sunday morning. Very similar start to Sunday as what we were seeing on Saturday. Temperatures in the 60s, clouds and fog, and then some sunshine making an appearance later in the day, and then especially as we go into the late afternoon, early evening hours. And then we do it all again, fog and clouds once again for early Monday. So for this morning, and the rest of it, that is, temperatures rising through the 70s, becoming partly sunny and warm by midday. For the afternoon, overall, not a bad day at all. Sun and clouds, warm, dry, upper 70s to low 80s inland, middle 70s down at the coastline. Here's a snapshot of this afternoon. About 3 p.m., you can kind of just see the temperature range. Again, cooler down near the shoreline, only 72 on Block Island, but you go further north, inland, upper 70s and low 80s, a good bet with dry conditions. Now, one thing that's not going to be changing much is the mugginess, the humidity. Dew points remaining in the 70s for the next several days and actually rising for Wednesday and Thursday of next week, as we also have heat building in as well. A couple days next week nearing 90 with feels like temperatures, of course, much warmer and much hotter than that. But in terms of the weekend forecast, overall, not bad, mainly dry, and early clouds and fog giving way to sunshine. But that's a check of your forecast. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy your weekend. Take care.